coders. How are you? Now, just as a reminder, I specifically teach people who are beginners. They have never uh, had the privilege of coding before. So these videos are targeting those students or those people, but that doesn't mean if we're experienced coders, we can't benefit. Today, I'm going to answer a question that I received from a student, which is, how do you find these Z codes when you are in the alphabetic index? I mean, what's the word I need to look up? I can't find a Z code. Well, what I've done is gone to section 21, factors influencing health status and contact with health services. And I found that the main terms are listed under C, categories of Z codes. So one word you could look up in the alphabetic index is contact, the other is exposure, inoculations, and vaccinations. And how about status? Some of these status codes we actually do use in HCC coding. For example, we may code insulin, okay? We may code that the patient had some type of transplant or an absence of a limb. We also have your Z93 section like ileostomies that can also be found under status. So let's take a look at our next one, history of. Now, in HCC coding, most of the time, history of does not map, but if you need to code that, you can go to the word history, and initially you will see family history in the alphabetic index, but if you go further down, you will see personal history. So just make sure that you're coding the correct type of history. Screening. This is great for people who are charging for tests in different offices. Screening codes, we may be screening the patient for a disease. It is wrong to give someone a disease when they're simply being screened. How about observation? That is another term you can look up in the alphabetic index, as well as aftercare. Another one is follow up. How about donor and counseling? Okay, so with number 11, the encounters for obstetrical and reproductive services, I wanted to mention here that they talk about the weeks of gestation, Z3, A as an apple. And the way you find this one is in your alphabetic index, go to the word pregnancy. Then your next word would be weeks, and you will be able to choose the weeks of gestation for your patient. We have newborns and infants, routine and administrative examinations, and they have some additional information that you may find helpful. I even love number 16, Z codes that may only be principal or first listed diagnosis. And also they have one for social issues. This is a great list to refer to, social determinants of health. So again, I found this in our ICD-10 manual in the guidelines, which you are supposed to be reading, whether you are actually my student or whether you're just on this page. I want everyone reading the guidelines, including myself, because that makes us better. This is chapter 21 guidelines, factors influencing health status and contact with health services. I hope it's helpful. Let me know, give me some feedback, and you have a great day. Bye.